Welcome to coverage of ADM Tiger Athletics on True Country K1079. Follow the Tigers all season long on K1079 and at RaccoonValleyRadio.com. If you missed part of the game or want to recap, tune into the Raccoon Valley Radio Network sports pages during the 7, noon, and 5 p.m. hours weekdays. Get ready, ADM Tiger Athletics are now on True Country K1079 and the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, reminding you to protect yourself. Don't let fraudsters get the better of you. Try our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart, for 3 months free. This is not a trial version. You will get the full line of services, including monitoring, detection, alerts, and help from trained experts ready to answer any questions or assist with any disputes. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. Promotion ends April 30th, 2026.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at ADL Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92, Winterset.
Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry has diversified its American-made products to a number of different sectors across the globe. Owner Heather Bruce explains.
So it helps us keep stability with our workforce. The one thing that we've always talked about is I want my people. I want to keep my people. I want to keep them busy. They're hard workers. They're really great. They take pride in what they do, and we make quality manufactured products. So being able to diversify into more than just the corn and soybean area that we are well known for.
Osmondson Manufacturing Perry, family owned, future focused, 100% American made.
Welcome here to Tiger basketball and the Adel Health Mart pregame show. True Country K1079. Adel Health Mart is a locally owned business on the square in historic downtown Adel. Adel Health Mart is committed to your health. As we are here in Adel, Iowa, home of the Adel DeSoto Menburn Tigers. As tonight we got basketball action, a Raccoon River conference matchup between the Boone Toreadors and the ADM Tigers. We'll start here with the girls, and then we will follow with the boys. And we want to thank you so much for taking the time to join us here tonight. As Boone comes in with an overall record of 5-14, and they are 2-12 inside the RRC. As ADM, they're 13-6 overall, 11-3 inside the Raccoon River Conference. As that is how all that unfolds as we take a look at the last game for both of these teams, as it is senior night here tonight. So 3 seniors on this ADM squad, including Brecken Morse, Ella Smith, and Lauren Hadel. So for Boone, they took a 52-11 loss to Carlisle. That was on Friday. That was at home. And then for ADM, they were on the road in Gilbert on Friday. And for the girls, they won 37-32. So kind of they grinded out effort in that one. As we take a look at that game breakdown, Alexis Maxwell led the way with 10 points. It was Aubrey Noring with 8 points, and then it was Bella Sprecher with 4. So, as ADM girls have won 6 in a row, and they're playing a great brand of basketball. They had a 7-game winning streak earlier this season. And they already beat Boone earlier this year, as that game was played back on January 9th in Boone. They won it 56-23 was the final score. Now tonight, to note for ADM, they will be playing without sophomore Ella Subert. She is sick, I've been told. Also, we have a couple of sick players. Walker Holmberg in the boys game is also reportedly sick. So ADM will be a little short-handed for both the girls and boys here tonight. Ella Subert, obviously the sophomore, down low and really provides ADM with that presence. So we'll get to the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups and see who will be taking her spot and trying to fill in for her. So that is how that all breaks down as the teams finish out their warm-ups. And go ahead and take another break here. Actually, we will keep it right here for the moment. And get you all set up here. As again, yeah, we last broadcasted last Tuesday when ADM took care of Indianola. And so that was our last broadcast. Of course, we had girls state wrestling over the weekend, and so that's why we did not have Friday's broadcast. As Boone, both teams in their huddles, as the seniors actually have roses that they are holding, so they are being recognized for that. Got a couple of the parents taking some pictures here, so that's a nice sight for them. We got a good crowd on hand. Obviously, Boone Toreadors. Boone is not that far away, and so a lot of their fans have traveled here to watch the Toreadors in action. So we'll see if the Toreadors can get a win tonight against ADM, against Tigers going without Ella Subert. So we'll see how Boone exploits that. As we will have the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. So Raccoon Valley Bank, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. As we'll start here with Boone. They will start off with freshman of Whitney Chestnut. Then it will be sophomore of Kyra Derby, followed by junior of Brianna Morgan. It'll be freshman of Harper Houston. And then it will be junior of Brooke Weisbrod. As looks like Macy Chestnut also out for Boone, who normally would be in the starting lineup and also is the leading scorer for the Toreadors. So both teams a little shorthanded here this evening, as now we get to ADM's starting lineup. They will have out there sophomore Aubrey Noring. Then it will be the first senior, Ellis Smith. So Smith, actually her dad was the dads are actually announcing here for the ADM seniors, so that's really cool. So as Brecken Morris announced next, and then Alexis Maxwell also in there, and the final senior that will be starting here tonight is Miss Lauren Hagedorn. So her dad will take the mic. As he was the calmest one, I'd say, out of any of the dads. But very, very cool feature. As, again, head coaches for both teams. Boone is Cole Corson, and ADM is Danielle Craig. Those are the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank, just right for you. We'll take a break for the national anthem.
Anyone can be a victim of identity theft at any time through no fault of the victim. This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, and no matter how hard you try to protect your personal information, fraudsters are trying even harder to get it. That's why we offer our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart. And right now, for a limited time, you can try that service for 3 months free. You'll get continuous credit monitoring, alerts, and unlimited expert consultation. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. Promotion ends April 30th, 2026.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com. You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through newworldtrailer.com.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
And we are wrapping up the Adel Health Mart pregame show. True Country K1079. Adel Health Mart is a locally owned business on the square in historic downtown Adel. Adel Health Mart is committed to your health. As we just had the first basket of the game, it was Aubrey Noring who got the ball after Brecken Morse missed on a three. Now Boone has it. Gets tipped out of bounds, but ADM will stay with possession here. Well, and a 5-second violation. So first turnover here for Boone. ADM will get it back here. Again, Tigers playing without sophomore Ella Subert here tonight. Sick. But all three seniors are starting. Ellis Smith, Brecken Morse, and Lauren Hagedorn. As then we have stepping out of bounds is Smith. So turnover, first one of the game for ADM. So Tigers on top 2-0. Play 50 seconds into the game. It's Houston with it, and then she was fouled by Lauren Hagedorn. Actually, sorry, that was Darby who had the ball. So Hagedorn picks up foul number 1. So again, Boone tonight without Macy Chestnut. So not sure if she's sick or has some sort of injury. But again, she's the leading scorer for Boone. So both teams without their leading scorers. Ella Subert also the leading scorer. As Lauren Hagedorn will come out with the ball, get it up to Ellis Smith. Smith shoots a three right-hand corner. That's no good. Morse comes down with the rebound and gets it up and good. Brecken Morse, their first field goal, and it's 4-0 here, ADM. Minute and a half into the contest. This one gets tipped out of bounds. We'll stay here with Boone. Side out of bounds. It will be Darby. And she gets it in here to Houston. Houston driving right and try to get it back to Darby, and that goes off her hands for turnover number 2 here for Boone. And we have a substitution already here for Boone. This will be Abigail Liu, a sophomore, checking in. Boone in their road black uniforms. They got white letters and numbers across their chest reading Boone. It's ADM. Lauren Hagedorn drives all the way, but she did step out of bounds. ADM in their home white uniforms, red letters and numbers for them. And on their jerseys, it reads ADM. As also checking in for Boone is Ava Hayes. Hayes, a senior. As ball gets over here to Lou. She was fouled. Foul is on Hagedorn, I believe, so that will be foul number 2. So Hagedorn picks up 2 early personal ones. As ball outside here to Hayes. Hayes driving all the way, got caught up in the air, gets it back to Weisbrod. Weisbrod double teamed, and Lexi Maxwell comes out with it for the Tigers. Noring now breaks timeline, gets it over. Smith, a 3 left-hand corner, and that's up and good. Ellis Smith with their first field goal, and ADM has a quick 7-0 lead. As a 3 on the other end, up no good from Houston. Ball, though, remains with Boone. Hayes tracks it down, then they say jump ball, and it will stay here with the Toreadors. Ava Johnson into the game here for Boone, as Darby is back in. And also we have Brianna Morgan back into the game. So, and now first substitution here for ADM. It's junior Bella Sprecher taking the place of Lauren Hagedorn, who has those 2 personals. As Morse skies in there for the rebound, gets it to Sprecher. Sprecher will bring it up. Now she'll get it to Noring. Noring to get the 10-second violation, as she did not get it across quick enough. So Boone's basketball. It's turnover number 3 here for ADM. Played 3 minutes here in this first quarter. Tigers off to a 7-0 advantage. As here's Chestnut. Chestnut driving. And nice step through. Can't get it to go, but she did travel. After tonight, ADM will be on the road Friday. Game will be in Carlisle. So for the girls, Carlisle, top team in the Raccoon River Conference. Undefeated going into their matchup tonight. I'll have to look up, not sure who they're playing tonight. As Macy Linen has checked in here for ADM. Ellis Smith has it on the left-hand wing, looking for help, gets it to Linen. Now over to Morse. Morse back to Smith. Smith driving, going up, and can't get it to go, but got her own rebound. The second attempt no good. Bella Sprecher out with the rebound, gets it back to Linen. Linen over to Morse, now to Smith. Smith, right-hand corner to Sprecher, back to Smith. Smith driving right. Double team, now gets it to Lexi Maxwell. Maxwell driving in, gets it back. Sprecher. Sprecher, Smith, a 3. No good. Sprecher rebound, puts it up. That's no good. Gets her own rebound. Now to Lexi Maxwell, 3. That's no good. Another rebound by ADM. It's Linen. Linen will go up. That's no good either, but ADM will get another chance after the ball goes off of Boone. And felt like there were 7 opportunities there for the Tigers. They could not convert. Noring back in, and Reese Vandernoor checking in here for the first time for ADM. 3:43 left to play in the first quarter. ADM up 7-0. Noring, Maxwell, over. Sprecher will try a 3 right-hand side. Bella Sprecher gets it to go down. So Sprecher, it's her first field goal, and it's a 10-0 start here for ADM. Now over in the right-hand corner, it's Darby, and stolen away by Vandernoord. And Vandernoord stepped out of bounds. As substitutions in for Boone include Whitney Chestnut, also Ava Hayes back in, and Malia Shivers in for the first time tonight. 3 is up and good from Chestnut. So that gets Boone on the board as they trail 10-3. 3:11 left to play in this first quarter, and then ADM turns it over as Noring got caught up in the air. Nice passing as Hayes will go to the line after being fouled. Foul is on Bella Sprecher. That's foul number 1. This will be Hayes at the line. First free throw is no good. Ella Smith back in for ADM, taking the place of Lexi Maxwell. Second free throw, that one is up and good. So Ava Hayes goes 1 of 2 here. As ball deflected out of bounds. And score is 10-4 here. We're under the 3-minute mark here in this first quarter. Smith thought about the 3, gets caught up, gets it back, and she was fouled before she could get the pass off. Ava Hayes gets charged with the foul. So Hayes, that's foul number 1. Noring out of bounds, gets it in. Macy Linen a straight up 3. That's no good. Rebound batted back, and it gets into Linen's hands here. Now over to Noring. Left hand wing, gets it over Smith. Smith looking for help. Finds it in Noring. Noring, and she was fouled. As that will be another foul on Hayes. So Hayes has picked up 2 quick ones here. Ball out of bounds underneath from Noring. Gets it in. Vandernoord will try a straight on 3. That's no good. Ella Smith the rebound. Gets to Linen. Linen being patient. Gets it to Sprecher. Sprecher driving. Back to Linen. Linen free throw jumper up. No good. Rebound batted around. Boone will get it with Hayes on the run out. Hayes driving. Tried to get it back. Linen right there for the steal. As that is now 4 turnovers, and Linen almost into trouble. She gets out of it. Now Sprecher, 3 from the left-hand side. That bounces out. Sprecher gets the long rebound, drives all the way in, and then, yeah, that's an offensive foul. A little out of control there for Bella Sprecher. And that will be 5 turnovers, and again, foul on Sprecher. That will be her second. Hagedorn back into the game, as well as Maxwell, and it's Morse. So far, foul trouble for ADM. Hagedorn with 2. Sprecher with 2. Vandernoord right now, kind of their other 4-5 player, does not have any fouls, so that's good news. Minute and a half left in this first quarter. Here is Whitney Chestnut at the top. Chestnut looking for help. Gets it back to Darby. Darby driving. And ball tipped away from her. Gets on the ground, and ADM hasn't. Noring will press the issue. Now to Maxwell. Maxwell will try a 3 left-hand side. That's no good. Rebound comes to Boone and back to Chestnut. She'll bring it up. Chestnut stops short. That's no good. Smith the rebound. Gets it to Maxwell. Maxwell over to Noring. Noring wide open for a three, and she shoots it. No good. Rebound, fought for. Boone comes out with it, and it's Weisbrod, and then Darby up ahead as she was blocked by Brecken Moore, so great job by the senior there. And here comes ADM with 40 seconds to go. That pass cut off, and then it gets back in the hands of Ella Smith. No good. Hagedorn the rebound. She gets it, and she goes back up, and this time she's fouled. So, wow, what a kind of chaotic sequence right there. So that will be on Brooke Weisbrod. So a couple of turnovers there amidst the chaos. So Weisbrod, foul number 1 to her, and Hagedorn to the line. First free throws here for ADM, as first one is good. 31 seconds left in this first quarter. 11-4 is our score. So we have a couple of substitutions check into the game. Ava Landis for Boone is in. Also, Hadley Gustafson is checked into the game. Abigail Liu is back in, and so is Ava Johnson. So Hagedorn, free throw number 2. It is no good, as she goes 1 for 2 on that trip. Then ball deflected out of bounds. And we'll stay here with Boone. 26 seconds left. Shot clock is off, and then a turnover out the gates as Alexis Maxwell, and then turns it back over as ADM. As getting the layup there for Boone is Landis. She's got 2, and that makes it 11-6. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here's Noring, now to Smith. Smith right-hand side with 3 with 2. Maxwell's going to put it up at the buzzer. Got it to go! Alexis Maxwell converts on the 3 at the buzzer, and ADM will take a 14-6 lead in to the second quarter. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this. It's on K107.9 KKRF.
Seasonal job opportunities are now available at Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry.
Yeah, so we're currently actively looking at seasonal workers. What we're looking to do is really help with this time of the year, and there is potential to keep a few people on if the seasonality works, but it's really to just kind of help offset and not burn my current employees out, basically from about February through April-May timeframe on a third shift, which would be from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Apply today on the career page at osmondson.com.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at ADL Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more.
Maybe at halftime we can say hi.
Fun sale at ADL Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and
I should bring all the. I need to get a picture of all of them. We'll see what we can do. Welcome back here to the Adel Health Mart, or excuse me, the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham here with you tonight as end of our first quarter. ADM 14, and it's Boone with 6 as Alexis Maxwell will go to the line for 2 as Whitney Chestnut is tagged with the personal. Alexis Maxwell to the line here for 2. First one is good. Maxwell out there with Smith, Noring, Hagedorn, and Morse. All set. Who is out there for Boone momentarily as Maxwell gets both the free throws to drop. She now has 5 points. Boone is out there with Darby. It's Weisbrod. Also Brianna Morgan. As Weisbrod was fouled. Whitney Chestnut out there. And Lauren Hagedorn, that'll be her 3rd. And then also Harper Houston. Weisbrod here at the free throw line. Left-handed shooter. First one is up That one no good. So Hagedorn foul number 3. Weisbrod no good on that first attempt. Played a little over 20 seconds here in the second quarter. Second free throw, that one is also no good. So Weisbrod goes 0 for 2 on that trip. Ellis Smith down the court, puts up a 3, no good. And ball deflected, and we'll go back to the Toreadors. 16-6 is now our score. It's 14-6 after 1. 2 free throws from Alexis Maxwell has extended it here to 10. As here is Houston now to Weisbrod, left-hand side. Weisbrod picks up her dribble, and it was deflected by Morse. Now Weisbrod gets it off here to Chestnut, and we're going to have a foul inside on ADM. That will be on Morse. So that will be foul number 1. Well, if ADM goes on to win this game, we'll see if we can get one of the seniors to come up for halftime. It's actually, I'm noticing too, Grace Montag must be sick. I don't even see her on the bench. That's another player that ADM utilizes, so not going to speculate because I haven't heard anything officially. I do know Suber is sick. I have heard that, as ADM does turn it over. But like I mentioned, I don't see Grace Montag out there, and that's just speculation, as we have an offensive foul on Whitney Chestnut. That will be foul number 2 to her. Ava Hayes will check in for Boone, taking the place of Houston. Also, Abigail Liu back into the game for Morgan. 16-6 our score. 6.5 minutes left until we hit halftime break. Here's Sprecher with it. Sprecher, that one was deflected. State ADM basketball. Again, the girls will close out their regular season on Friday. That game will be at Carlisle, and then they going to await the pairings. And I was hearing that should either come out tomorrow or Thursday, as Ellis Smith banks it off and gets it to go. She's got 5 points. So then when the pairings come out, I guess, or the final rankings, I should say, I think are released tomorrow. And then Thursday, the pairings will be released. So we'll find out whether ADM is going to have a home game that first round, or if they're going to be traveling, or if they get a bye. We'll find all that information out, and then once we do, we will share that with you as Maxwell comes out of the pack with it. And here's Ellis Smith. Smith over to Sprecher. Sprecher driving a little short jumper, no good. Rebound to Weisbrod of Boone. With 5.5 minutes left, here is Chestnut. And obviously, Whitney Chestnut, I'm guessing is the sister of Macy, who is a junior this year. As that will be a foul inside on ADM. That will be on Aubrey Noring. So Noring, foul number 1 to her. And this is Weisbrod back at the line. She was 0 for 2 her first trip, so we'll see if she can knock one down here. First one, no good. Ava Johnson checks in for Boone, and then for ADM, it's Macy Linen and Reese Vandernoord. Morse and Smith will check out of the game. 5:17 left until we hit halftime. Weisbrod now 0 for 4 from the free throw line. As here is Noring coming out with it. ADM on top, 18-6. Again, playing tonight without sophomore of Ella Suber, who is out with sickness. As Linen makes a nice move, can't get the little runner to go. And Boone comes out with it, and it's Chestnut running the floor. Chestnut keeping her dribble alive, gets it to Weisbrod on the right-hand side. Weisbrod now driving middle, gives it here to Hayes. Hayes driving in, puts it up. No good. And Last touch by ADM. Now for the first time tonight for the Tigers, Claire Messer will check in. And then for the Toreadors, we have Landis and Shivers back into the game. 4:38 left as Messer gets the steal off the inbounds. Nice job there. 7th turnover here for Boone. Here's Leinen up top. Nice pass inside to Vandernoord, who cannot finish. And then we're going to have a foul against ADM, and that's Vandernoord. That will be her first. So again, the more, I want to say more post players. Hagedorn has 3 fouls. Bella Sprecher has 2, and that's the first on Vandernoord. That's a turnover from Ava Hayes. So again, just something to keep in mind, something to watch for. Coming up on the halfway point here in this second quarter. Here's Messer, gets into Maxwell. Maxwell to Leinen, over to Sprecher. Sprecher will try a long jumper, no good. Rebound, and Hayes comes out of the pack with it. She stops on a dime, gives it back. Ava Johnson, a straight 3, that's no good. And Sprecher just ripped the ball away there. And now we have a line change here for Boone. Morgan back in, Weisbrod. Also Houston in to the game, Chestnut. And it's Darby. Chestnut has it, driving in. Good, I'm gonna say jump ball situation, ADM basketball. Nice job of Macy Leinen getting her hands on the ball. And here is Maxwell with it. Now to Messer, left-hand side. And that goes off of her, so that's a turnover. And then Chestnut, a short jumper, and she got it to go. Whitney Chestnut now with 5 points. And that makes the score 18-8. ADM still on top. Here's Leinen. Now double teamed, gets out of it. Gets it to Messer inside. Sprecher, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in. Bella Sprecher staying persistent there. She's got 5 points here in this contest. The score 20-8 ADM. 3-pointer up and no good by Morgan for Boone. And now here comes Leinen for the Tigers. Gets it over Sprecher. Tried to catch it down low, and then they're going to say that went out of bounds off of Morgan of Boone. As now we have Peyton Stolte checking in for the first time tonight for Boone. Stolte, a sophomore. Back in for ADM, you have Ellis Smith and Aubrey Noring. As Noring now over to Smith, right hand side. Smith looking for help, gets it back to Noring. And that one's stolen away. ADM now, that's their 10th turnover here in this first half. As Stolte gets inside, and that's a turnover on Boone. For Boone, they got 9 turnovers here in this first half. So both teams having a little trouble controlling the ball. 2:19 left to play in the first half. ADM leading by 12. Cross-court pass by Vandernoord, tipped out of bounds by Boone. Gustafson also back in. As now Chestnut will check in for Stolte. You know, sometimes players just kind of sneak in there and you look up and you're like, wait a minute, I don't recognize that jersey number. Here is Leinen with a 3, left-hand side, no good. Rebound, here comes the Lou of Boone. Boone now gives it over. That's a 3-pointer put up, and it's no good from Houston. And a foul on the Toreadors. That's going to be on Weisbrod. Weisbrod, that's foul number 2 to her. Brecken Morris back into the game. Sprecher will take a seat. So again, no Subert here tonight for ADM. No Grace Montag either. Again, don't know the status on her, just know she's not visibly on the bench. As here's Morris. Morris, cross-court pass here to Smith. Smith driving up and getting it to go. Ellis Smith leading all scores so far with 7 points, 22-8. Now it's Lou jogging back and gets over. Houston will try a three, or excuse me, that was Chestnut, not Houston. So we're gonna have a jump ball situation, stays with Boone. Shivers, Morgan, and Darby back into the game for the Toreadors. Boone has possession. Chestnut stopping on a dime. Nice little run through. I can't get it to go. Nice moves, though, from Whitney Chestnut. Again, only a freshman, but playing with a lot of poise here. Again, her older sister, Macy, a junior, so I'm sure, obviously, they practice a lot together. As a three from Ellis Smith, no good. Morse, the rebound, gets it back to Noring, and that's going to be a backcourt violation. Turnover number 11 here on ADM. Maxwell back into the game. Weisbrod into the game for Boone. 59 seconds left here in the first half. As Chestnut having some trouble with the ball. Now she'll get it. Now full head of steam. Stop on a dime. Give it back. A three up by Houston. No good. And ADM comes out of the pack with it with Smith. Smith gets it back to Noring. Back to Smith. Top of the key. And now over to Morse. Now Maxwell right hand side. 30 seconds left. 20 on the shot clock. Got a 10-second differential between game and shot clock. Maxwell has it now inside, and it will be a turnover for ADM. And now with 20 seconds, Boone can hold for the final possession if they so choose. They are down by 14. Here's Houston, Chestnut. Now it's Houston, left-hand side with 7, with 6. It's Morgan with 5 to Weisbrod. Weisbrod inside, and Boone's not going to get a shot off before the buzzer. So at halftime, ADM will take a 22-8 advantage as ADM scores 8 points in the second. Boone only scores 2. 22-8 is our halftime score. And we'll be back for the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show. It's coming up on True Country K1079 KKRF.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com. You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through newworldtrailer.com.
Did you know the FTC estimates that up to 13 million Americans have their identities stolen each year? This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, and for a limited time, we're offering our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart, for 3 months free. This service will notify participating customers of any activity in their credit file. You'll get an alert if any new account openings, credit inquiries, payment delinquencies, public record changes, and change of address are reported. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. Promotion ends April 30th, 2026.
Welcome back here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show, True Country K1079. Olson's Body and Paint is a locally owned business in Waukee. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. Halftime score here from Adele in the girls' game, ADM 22, Boone with 8. As we kind of look, ADM led after the first quarter 14-6. They outscored the Toreadors 8-2 in the second as they sit at a 22-8 halftime advantage. Boone from the free throw line, they are 1 of 6 from there. Ava Hayes is 1 of 2. And Brooke Weisbrod has shot 4, but she's shot 4 and she's made nothing. So she's 0 for 4 from the line. ADM, they are 3 of 4 from the line. Lauren Hagedorn, 1 of 2, and it's Alexis Maxwell going 2 of 2. Turnovers about even. Boone with 9 in the first half. ADM with 12. Foul trouble. Well, Boone, Whitney Chestnut, Brooke Weisbrod, and Ava Hayes all have 2 personal fouls. For ADM, it's Lauren Hagedorn with 3, Bella Sprecher with 2. Then it's 1 foul apiece for Aubrey Noring, Brecken Morse, and Reese Vandernoord. So that is how all that breaks down. They have a cute performance here by some of the younger girls. I guess future maybe cheerleaders or dancers here with this ADM program. So always good to see and see several parents recording. So again, a really cool feature. As we look at the player-by-player breakdown scoring, Boone being led by the freshman of Whitney Chestnut, who has 5 points. 2 points for the junior of Ava Landis and 1 point for senior Ava Hayes. Now Boone is playing without senior of Macy Chestnut. For ADM, they're being led by senior Ellis Smith, 7 points. It's 5 points for junior Alexis Maxwell, 2 points for sophomore Aubrey Noring, and it's also 2 points for senior Brecken Morse. Again, it is senior night here tonight, ADM High School in Adele. Again, Tigers playing without their sophomore of Ella Subert. Also, Grace Montag, who I just confirmed with her dad, she is also sick. So Montag, Subert are sick for tonight. But Tigers haven't needed them as they lead 22-8. We'll take another break here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. We'll come back with more on the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at Adele Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale at Adele Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adele and 224 Highway 92, Winterset. Being present at every game is a hard ask. Experiencing every game isn't, with play-by-play coverage on Raccoon Valley Radio. Whether it's football, basketball, or baseball and softball, Raccoon Valley Radio brings the game to you with Perry, ADM, Greene County, and ACGC Athletics. Play-by-play so detailed, it's as if you were there at the game. Find out where the next broadcast is by clicking on the live radio sports guide at RaccoonValleyRadio.com. The one to count on for your local sports coverage is the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adele. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adele. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try a red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness is just a drip away. Book your appointment by visiting our website or Facebook page. You deserve to feel spiked, not drained.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
This is your Raccoon Valley Radio community calendar. Bingo is happening every Saturday night at Anita American Legion Hall on 740 Main Street in Anita. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Bingo begins at 6:30 p.m. and payout amounts depend on attendance. Progressive jackpot and food is available. No outside food or beverages are allowed. If your club or organization has an event, let us know by emailing us community@raccoonvalleyradio.com. This is your Raccoon Valley Radio community calendar.
Welcome back here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show. True Country K1079 KKRF 22-8 is our score. ADM with the lead over Boone. Take a look at some of these other scores here from around Raccoon Valley Radio. ACGC has a 33-11 lead over Madrid in the girls game for halftime. As a couple of scores that we've gotten updates from the end of the first quarter. Grandview Christian leading the Perry Jayettes 25-7. And Greene County is leading South Hamilton 9-6 after the first. Again, those are the latest updates that we've gotten. So Omar Corta calling the Perry games as we have Doug Reeder with Greene County and Marcus Mackey with ACGC. Again, thanks for joining us here. True Country K1079 KKRF. My name is Shaquan Nettingham, bringing you play-by-play of the ADM Tigers here tonight against the Boone Toreadors. Again, you've been listening to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show, True Country K1079. Olson's Body and Paint has been a locally owned business in Waukee since 1980. Olson's Body and Paint is committing to helping support our ADM community. As we gear up here for the second half, again, senior night here in Adel. Again, the three seniors, Lauren Hagedorn, Brecken Morse, Ellis Smith will start off the second half with sophomore Aubrey Noring and junior of Lexi Maxwell. Boone out there to start this second half includes Whitney Chestnut, also Brianna Morgan. It's Kyra Darby, Harper Houston, and Brooke Weisbrod. Those are the five on the floor for each team. Here is Morse, now to Smith. Smith, back to Morse. Morse over to Hagedorn, right-hand side. Hagedorn driving in, puts up the reverse, no good. And here comes Boone. Now over on the right-hand side, here's Chestnut. Chestnut inside. Weisbrod gets blocked, and the ball, as it was Darby who got the rebound, and then she was blocked. And substitution in, Abigail Liu in for Darby. Darby looks like, I think the ball must have came back and hit her in the face as she's holding her nose, so not sure if it's bleeding or not, or just maybe just a kind of a hard sensation there. As Boone stays here with the basketball, Chestnut, she is just running around on the floor as she missed that little runner, and Noring comes down with the rebound. Chestnut really out here playing hard, again, the freshman. As this one's stolen. ADM, that's another turnover, 13 for them. Morgan will try a three, left-hand side, no good. And Maxwell gets the rebound. Gets it up to Smith. Back to Noring. Noring. Back to Maxwell. Maxwell. Morse to Noring. Right-hand corner. Here is Smith. Smith, nice move. Puts it up, puts it in. Ellis Smith leading here tonight, the senior, with 9 points. Nice job there. Here's Lou with it. Now over the right-hand corner, it's Houston. Houston to the Weisbrod. Tries to get it to Weisbrod. And Noring now on the floor. And then we're going to have jump ball situation stays here with ADM. Ava Johnson, Ava Hayes check in here for Boone. ADM's going to take it out underneath their own basket. Hayes will do the honor. She's looking to get it in, and she does. Now Johnson back to Hayes. Right-hand side, driving in. Nice pass to Weisbrod, who missed the layup, but Boone stays in possession. Here's Chestnut with it. Chestnut picks up her dribble, and now goes inside to Johnson. Johnson gets it up and good. Then we're going to have a timeout by Boone. As score is 24-10. 5:55 left to play. We'll be back after this. K107.9 KKRF.
This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, reminding you to protect yourself. Don't let fraudsters get the better of you. Try our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart, for 3 months free. This is not a trial version. You will get the full line of services, including monitoring, detection, alerts, and help from trained experts ready to answer any questions or assist with any disputes. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. Promotion ends April 30th, 2026.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between one shots too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
Welcome back here to the 8L Fairway broadcast booth. Lauren Hagedorn got a layup to go. She's got 3 points in the game. ADM up by 16. So here's Chestnut on the other end. Chestnut inside to Hayes. Hayes back out Chestnut. Shoots it over here to Houston. Chestnut, a three, faked out. Now we'll put it up. No good. Hayes, the rebound, saves it, but right to ADM, and it's Smith. Gets it up to Noring. Noring back to Smith. Fake the three, puts it up. No good. Rebound here to Weisbrod. ADM trying to extend their lead. That one tipped out of bounds off of Boone. That will go as their 10th turnover here in this game. Line change here for the Toreadors. Morgan in, also Shivers. It's Darby as well as Landis, and then it's Lou. ADM has sent in Bella Sprecher. 26-10 is our score, as that's a turnover and then a foul. Aubrey Noring, who kind of banged knees with Lou. So Noring will get called for the foul. It'll be 14th turnover here for ADM. Second personal on Noring. She'll take a seat. Macy Linen into the game. If you're just now joining us, big story of the night. Sophomore Ella Subert and junior of Grace Montag not in the lineup tonight. They are both out with sickness. Tigers haven't really needed them as they lead 26-10 over the Boone Toreadors. That shot is off by Lou. Darby hustles in for the rebound. Jump ball situation, and ADM will have it. Maurice Vandernoord back into the game, taking the place of Brecken Morse. .424 left here in this third quarter. As here is Maxwell with it. Maxwell cross court. Sprecher now inside. Vandernoord, no good. And ball out of bounds, and we'll go back to Boone. Hayes, Chestnut, Weisbrod, and Johnson back into the lineup for the Toreadors. Again, pairings should come out on Thursday. ADM, they've had a pretty great year, so maybe they get a first-round bye. And then we'll see, I guess, what happens from there. Again, as soon as we find out that information, we will share that with you. So by Friday's broadcast, we should know what the schedule looks like for ADM as Alexis Maxwell gets called for a charge. Maxwell trying to explain to the ref. So that's foul number 1 on Alexis Maxwell. You know, what I love about her, I mean, she is always out there communicating, always talking, and I know, I believe maybe, I don't remember if it was Macy Linen, somebody was saying that, you know, Sprecher always is just communicating, and you see it. Brooke Weisbrod gets called for her 3rd personal foul as Maxwell and Smith will check out. It'll be Morse into the game as well as Noring. Here's Linen driving in, gets it back. Noring a straight on 3. That's up and good. Aubrey Noring, 5 points here tonight. And it's 29-10, our score. Now it's Hayes up to Chestnut. Chestnut driving, gets it back to Hayes, left-hand side. And now over in the right-hand corner, no good by Houston. As here comes Morse out of the pack with it. Morse now double-teamed, and ADM's going to have to get it over the line, and Macy Linen just does. Oh, they're actually no, they say no. Coach Corson for Boone was yelling for the 10-second violation, and he got it. 15 turnovers here for ADM. They're up by 19. Again, turnover is a big story in this season. And, you know, it hasn't really hurt the Tigers tonight, but you come into Friday's matchup against Carlisle with 15 turnovers, well, let me just tell you, you'll be down big. Bella Sprecher gets a steal and converts on the layup. Nice job, nice drive there from the junior. Sprecher with 7 here tonight, 31-10. 2:22 left to play. As here is Morgan. Morgan driving in, and that one's going to be stolen here from Noring, and Noring has the lane to herself, and she takes it all the way and puts it up and in. Noring with 7 points, 33-10. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Don't forget, we will have the boys game coming up after this. Hayes, or actually this is Shivers inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Bella Sprecher. Now to Noring. Noring walks across, gets it over to Morse. Morse back to Noring, inside, outside. Morse will try a 3, up, no good. Rebound to Linen, gets it back. Noring will go with the 3. That one's no good. Rebound fought for. And then we're going to have a foul on Bella Sprecher. As her ADM teammates, though, cheer her for her hustle. So Sprecher, that'll be foul number 3. 1:27 left here in the 3rd quarter. And we got a timeout by ADM. They lead 33-10. We'll be back right after this on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at ADL Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale. at Adel Winterset Heating Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel, and 224 Highway 92, Winterset.
Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry has diversified its American-made products to a number of different sectors across the globe. Owner Heather Bruce explains.
So it helps us keep stability with our workforce. The one thing that we've always talked about is I want my people. I want to keep my people. I want to keep them busy. They're hard workers. They're really great. They take pride in what they do, and we make quality manufactured products. So being able to diversify into more than just the corn, soybean,
let go.
Are well known for.
Osmondson Manufacturing Perry, family-owned, future-focused, 100% American-made.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham here with you tonight. 33-10 is our score. 127 left here to play in the third quarter. As Boone basketball with Chestnut. Chestnut walks it across, gets it over. Hayes will try a three. That's no good. Rebound here to Macy Linen on the run out. Linen going all the way up, puts it in. Macy Linen charging, and that's her first 2 points of the night. On the other end, it's Harper Houston to miss on the three. Weisbro gets the rebound, puts it in. Weisbro gets on the scoreboard with her first 2 points. 35-12 is our score. ADM with the lead. Here's Aubrey Noring. Noring in the corner. Sprecher will try a three. No good. Ball, I'm going to say, off of Boone. They'll make a line change here. See if we can set the floor. A couple of new players checking in to the game. So stay with me here for a second. Morgan Chestnut is in. Also Peyton Stolte back in. We have Kelsey Mahoney as Boone will get the ball back. So Kelsey Mahoney in. And now they're going to make a line change again. Coach Corson really just, as soon as I'm trying to read the lineup, here they go again with a line change. So now you got Chestnut, you got Hayes, you got Weisbrod, Ava Johnson, as well as Harper Houston. So never mind on that other lineup. As that ball deflected by Sprecher and then off Houston. And here we go again with the line change. So Hadley Gustafson out there. Again, it's Mahoney. Also Haley Johnson. And then it's Morgan Chestnut as well as Peyton Stolte. So those are the five currently now on the floor. 5 seconds left. ADM with it. Here's Linen. Linen gonna have to put up a shot, and she does at the buzzer. Macy Linen! It's good from three, nothing but net. And ADM, that's her second buzzer beater three. Alexis Maxwell had one at the end of the first quarter. ADM will take a 38-12 lead into the final frame. They score 16 points in that third quarter as Boone scores 4. We go to the fourth, 8 minutes left. ADM up big. K1079 KKRF.
Anyone can be a victim of identity theft at any time through no fault of the victim. This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, and no matter how hard you try to protect your personal information, fraudsters are trying even harder to get it. That's why we offer our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart. And right now, for a limited time, you can try that service for 3 months free. You'll get continuous credit monitoring, alerts, and unlimited expert consultation. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. Promotion ends April 30th, 2026.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth as we are ready here for the fourth quarter. ADM has out there Noring, Maxwell, Smith, and then it's Morse and Hagedorn out there. As Hagedorn has it, free throw line, driving in. Nice move, can't finish. But nice move though. Boone gets the basketball. As they have Ava Johnson out there, Whitney Chestnut, Brooke Weisbrod, who just turned it over, Ava Hayes and Harper Houston. As here is Noring up and in all the way. Nice drive there from the sophomore, and Noring has 9 points. 40-12 is our score. Houston with it, driving, puts it up, no good. And we'll go out of bounds to ADM. Another line change here. It'll be Shivers into the contest, as well as Darby. Abigail Liu is back in. And you got Ava Landis and it's Brianna Morgan. That's the current five. Again, Coach Corson, when he sends in subs, he doesn't usually just send in one or two. It's normally a fresh five. I mean, which is good, you know. Right now, Hagedorn has it, gets it out. Lexi Maxwell, right-hand side. That's no good. Rebound by Morgan. Morgan with Morse on her back. And gets it over here. Darby will try a three left-hand side. No good. And out of bounds and back here with ADM. 6:36 left in the contest. ADM up 40-12. Here is Morse inside. Hagedorn goes up, no good. Fights for her rebound, and we have a jump ball situation staying here with the Tigers. Again, we'll have the boys contest coming up after this. Not sure if they're going to take a little bit of extra time before to recognize the seniors. They might. Now, they didn't really do that for the girls. It's Ella Smith, speaking of seniors, hits a three. She's up to 12 points. I mean, they didn't really spend a lot of time with the seniors in the girls' game, as that will be an offensive foul. I believe that's on Darby. Actually, that will be on Lou. That'll be her first. So, I mean, really, in the girls' game, they gave the seniors some roses, and that's how they were kind of honored. Obviously, I don't think they're going to be giving the boys roses, but we'll wait to see. It might be a little bit in between games, but we'll break this one down while we have a chance. We also had a chance to talk with ADM head coach Trevor Michelson, so we'll have that interview as well. As Maxwell, the three, no good, gets tipped out, and she saves it. Here's Noring now with it. Noring, Hagedorn driving in, puts it up, and no good. Right for the rebound, belongs to Boone. Here's Darby coming out of the pack with it. Right-hand side, and then that's stolen away from Alexis Maxwell. Maxwell one-on-one with Morgan, puts it up, no good. Morse the rebound, gets it back to Maxwell. Short little jumper, and she got it to go. Alexis Maxwell, she has 7 points here, 45-12. Here's Lou, as Noring tried to tip it away from her, could not. Sprecher and Leinen check back into the game here for ADM with 5 minutes remaining. Boone, they send in Gustafson, also Morgan Chestnut. It's Haley Johnson out there with Peyton Stolte, and it's Kelsey Mahoney as a turnover on Boone. 14 in the game. ADM has 15 turnovers. 4:51 left, 45-12. Here is Smith. Smith, cross-court pass, almost got broken up. Then it gets in the hands of Leinen inside to Hagedorn. Hagedorn converts on the layup. Lauren Hagedorn 5 points. 47-12. As here is Johnson with it. Johnson stolen away from Macy Linen, who goes up all the way, no good. Ella Smith gets the rebound. Linen driving from the left-hand side. That's no good. Hagedorn the rebound, can't get that one to go. And Boone comes out with it. Under 4 minutes left to play. ADM in control, 47-12. Again, playing tonight without Ella Subert or Grace Montag. Both of them are sick. Hope to have them back on Friday. You got a big one against Carlisle. As Smith gets the steal, gets it up to Sprecher. Sprecher gets it back to Smith. Smith will pull it out now, get it over to Morse. Right-hand side, now to Sprecher. Sprecher, a little jumper, no good. Lauren Hagedorn, I mean, she is really working on the glass. She didn't get that layup to go, but shout out to her tenacity here tonight. Three-pointer up and no good from Morgan Chestnut. And we're going to have time to get substitutions, or actually we're just going to have a timeout, and then we'll get substitutions into the game. Right after this, ADM up 47-12 over Boone. We'll be back, K107.9 KKRF.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com. You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through newworldtrailer.com.
Welcome back here to the 8L Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham with you here tonight. 47-12 is our score. 3 minutes left. ADM with the lead. Kimball Scholl checked into the game. Claire Messer, Reese Vandernoord in there as well. Vandernoord no good. Ball on the floor, and we'll have a jump ball situation. Boone basketball. Boone out there with Ava Johnson, Harper Houston, Ava Hayes. It's Whitney Chestnut and Brooke Weisbrod. It's the 5 out there for Boone. ADM in firm control, 2.5 minutes left. They'll go on to win their 14th game of the season. Ball deflected. Out of bounds, running clock. Will stay here with Boone. As here is Finley Hauser into the game for the first time tonight, a freshman. As Whitney Chestnut, no good, as Ella Sprecher falls hard to the floor. And she does get the ball to the Tigers. Here's Messer. Now Vandernoord will try a three right-hand side. Reese Vandernoord connects from deep. And Vandernoord on the board with 3, makes it 50-12. Minute and a half left to play. ADM, once again, will roll to their 14th win as Bella Sprecher comes out with it, goes up, and gets it to go. Sprecher with 9 points, and we have a timeout, get some substitutions in. As for Boone, it'll be Stolte, and then also trying to see, it looks like there's a 21 out there. I don't seem to have, oh, there we go, Mackenzie Klatt out there for Boone. And then for ADM, yeah, Addison Montag, Addison Schultz, also Mary Nugent will be out there. Now we'll go against ADM and Kimball Scholl. So with 45 seconds left, here is Hauser. And shot put up by Klatt, no good. Rebound ADM. There's about a 2-second differential as Addison Montag will go ahead and just get a easy layup. ADM leads 54-12, 25 seconds remain. And then we're gonna have a foul here, and Mary Nugent, they'll just keep running the clock. It's down to 10 seconds. And Boone, see if they get a shot off. And they'll be content to not. And ADM will win the game 54-12. Tigers take it easily. Score 16 more points in the fourth quarter, and they hold Boone scoreless in that final stretch. So ADM wins it 54-12. And again, well, it is senior night. I do see a couple of the senior dancers lining up. So I believe they'll probably be recognized here in between games. And of course, there's 6 seniors on the boys squad for ADM. So we'll see how that gets handled. And yeah, but again, we will wrap this one up here on the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show. So they're going to get some shots of the seniors on the bench for ADM. And, they got big heads here for the seniors, so that's really cool to see for ADM. Like I mentioned, you got 6 of them here on the boys squad. As again, Tigers win it. And yeah, I do think they're going to bring out some of the dancers and stuff, but we'll still recap this one here in just a couple of minutes. ADM girls win it 54-12. We'll be right back here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Sports Network.
Seasonal job opportunities are now available at Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry.
Yeah, so we're currently actively looking at seasonal workers. What we're looking to do is really help with this time of the year, and there is potential to keep a few people on if the seasonality works, but it's really to just kind of help offset and not burn my current employees out, basically from about February through April, May timeframe on a third shift, which would be from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Apply today on the career page at osmondson.com.
When we built our website, RaccoonValleyRadio.com, we did so with you and your information needs in mind. Today's local news? Check. Today's local sports? Check. Today's weather, including advisories, watches, and warnings? Check. Information on community events? Check. Funeral announcements? Check. Podcasts of our Let's Talk programs? Check. Live streaming of all KDLS, KGRA, and KKRF programming? Check. So what are you waiting for? Check out all that Raccoon Valley Radio has brought together just for you at RaccoonValleyRadio.com. It's the tax refund sale going on now at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92, Winterset.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
This is the Fuller Petroleum postgame show For over 50 years, Fullers Petroleum has been serving the area. Take advantage of their 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Just take it right out of Tiger Drive. Head up the hill on Old Portland Road. Discover today the advantages of filling up with quality Fuller fuel. Well, I was right. They're honoring not only the seniors on the dance team, then they're doing the seniors on the girls basketball team, and then they're going to bring out the seniors here on the boys basketball team. Like I mentioned, there are 6 here on the boys basketball team, as we will start here with Trey Bright. As well, let's wrap this one up. ADM wins it 54-12. They led 14-6 after the first quarter. Then they led 22-8 after the second. And then at the conclusion of the third, they outscored Boone 16-4 to lead 38-12. And then they did not let Boone score in that final quarter, as they won it 54-12. So that is how that broke down. As we look at free throw shooting, well, Boone finished 1 of 6 from the line. Ava Hayes went 1 for 2. Brooke Wiseroad went 0 for 4. And then for ADM, they went 3 of 4 from the line. Lauren Hagedorn went 1 of 2, and it was Lexi Maxwell went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. And so that is how that goes down. As they are lining up the floor here. Individual scoring, well, Boone was led by Whitney Chestnut with 5 points. It was Ava Hayes 1, Brooke Weisbro with 2, Ava Landis with 2, and Ava Johnson with 2 points. So I'm going to try to get a picture here of the all the seniors. So go ahead and do that. As all the fans are going to stand here in attendance and get a good picture. And congratulations to all those seniors that will be graduating here in May. Just a couple of months. Get some extra pictures with the girls, and there you go. Well, now for ADM, they had a balanced scoring. They were led by senior Ellis Smith, who had 12. It was 9 points for sophomore Aubrey Noring, also 9 points for junior Bella Sprecher. It was 7 points for Alexis Maxwell, 5 points for Macy Lynan, 5 points for Lauren Hagedorn, 3 points for Reese Vandernoord. It was 2 points for Brecken Morse, and it was 2 points for Addison Montag. So, like I mentioned, really great balanced scoring here by ADM. As we'll get to our post-game segments here and break that down for you. Tonight's Picture Perfect Play presented by Archer Home Center, located in Adel. Well, I mean, I'm going to give it to the seniors. Seniors stepping up tonight. All 3 of them started, with Ellis Smith, Brecken Morse, and Lauren Hagedorn all contributing great. So, seniors for ADM get tonight's Picture Perfect Play presented by Archer Home Center, located in Adel. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada, offices in both Adel and Dallas Center. I'm going to give that to Ellis Smith. I mean, she had 12 points. She was playing hard offensively, defensively. She was everywhere on the floor. So Ellis Smith's tonight's player of the game brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada, offices in both Adel and Dallas Center. We have some score updates for you. ACGC beats Madrid 65-30 in the girls game. Grandview Christian on top of the Perry Jayettes 49-25 at the end of 3. And that is the updated score that we have. Well, now they brought the boys out after we had that celebration. And we'll get ready. We'll turn our attention to the boys' game. Again, had an opportunity to talk with head coach Trevor Michelson, and we'll go ahead and get to that interview, and then we'll get you all set. ADM and Boone tonight, senior night here in Adel. We'll get to it right after this on True Country K107.9 KKRF.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735. When it comes to contests for great giveaways, there's no contest. It's Raccoon Valley Radio. We can't have the prizes, so we want you to have all the great stuff we give away on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. That's cash, food, tickets to fun events, gift certificates, and more that we want you to have. No, really, we want you to have them because we can't keep them to ourselves. So don't miss your next chance to win with the one to count on for great giveaways. It's Raccoon Valley Radio.
Welcome back here to the Adel Health Mart pregame show on True Country K107.9 KKRF. My name is Shaquan Nettingham, and today we are speaking with the Adel DeSoto Minburn head boys basketball coach, Trevor Michelson. And Trevor, as always, really appreciate you taking the time to join me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and let's see, obviously the ADM Tigers, you guys are 16-2 on the season as you were 12-2 inside the Raccoon River Conference. You guys have won 5 games in a row, and your latest one was on Friday. Now, we did not have that game due to Girls State Wrestling coverage, but you were on the road at Gilbert High School picking up a 76-58 victory. I know we were talking, you're saying we were good at times, defensively could have been a little bit better. Trey Bright, your senior, led the way with 33 points. So just talk about your standpoint from what you saw on Friday. I know Gilbert is not an easy place to play either. So,
yeah, no, they present a lot of challenges with what they do, and it was senior night for them, and so they kind of had some different lineups, which presented different challenges. Some guys that we weren't really familiar with, and they were missing a point guard, so kind of changed some things up with them. But yeah, Trey played really well. It was about as quiet of a 33-10-8 game as you could possibly have. We got done and we finally saw the stats and we're like, wow, we just did not realize he's just so methodical and just goes about his business. And he played really, really well, shot the ball exceptional. And so that was awesome to see from him. And obviously, he's always a pass first guy. And so he's even getting guys involved in that area, so a great all around game from him. But yeah, we were good in spurts, especially offensively. I thought we played really well at times and the ball moved. Defensively, we obviously needed to clean some things up. That was a little more than we wanted to give up defensively, but credit to them. They made some really tough shots. They got some really talented kids. The Stensland kid did a nice job getting a piece of the paint. And then they have a sophomore by the name of Ohala that can really shoot it. And those two got going a little bit. And so obviously some areas that we want to clean some things up. But overall, anytime you can go in there and get a win and by double digits, you're going to be happy with that. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Totally just got to agree with that. And, I want to go back to the game you played last Tuesday against Indianola, since I never had an opportunity to kind of talk to you about how that one unfolded. You guys got a nice victory there. And Hudson Scholl really just, I mean, man, he was back in the starting lineup. And I know against that Ballard game when he came back, he was shooting. We talked about the shot wasn't there, but on Tuesday, I mean, it was almost anything he was putting up, especially from deep. He had 6 3-pointers and really kind of charged your offense. I know what he brings defensively, but when he gets going offensively, Hudson Lawrenson had a 20-point game as well. And like we just mentioned, Trey Bright capable of those big games. I mean, yeah, what did you really see on Tuesday? Again, just from both the Hudsons and really the rest of the team, everyone was really contributing. I know you guys had a huge second quarter outscoring Indianola 26-4 too, which really kind of helped separate the game.
Yeah, obviously, we know what Hudson Scholl's capable of, and he can get hot in a hurry, and he obviously did that night, and so it was good. The one thing, even after not playing probably his best on offensively against Ballard, he's not a kid that ever gets down on himself, or he has confidence in his ability and his shot making, and so it was awesome to see him bounce back. And honestly, we played really well defensively, and then he had 4 or 5 possessions, it seemed like, in a row where he just did not miss, and that kind of takes the life out of you if you're an opposing team when all of a sudden the game goes from 6 to 20 in a hurry. And so, yeah, we were able to get a little separation that second quarter, and it started with our defense, but then, Hudson started making shots, and then everyone else kind of started filling in. And even in the second half, we got in the second half and we got some different guys in, and they came off the bench ready to go and made shots. Tyler Knight made a couple threes. Ben Plaisance had a 3. So it was awesome to see those guys step into that role and be ready for their opportunity and come in and make some plays.
Absolutely. Again, we're speaking here with the ADM head boys basketball coach, Trevor Michelson, for Raccoon Valley Bank, Dallas County PM Sports Magazine. And Trevor, I know you got 2 games this week. It kind of finishes out the double headers with the girls. Then I know they'll get ready for regionals. You guys will have a couple games next week, just single games. But as we look at this week, obviously tomorrow you'll be in Adel taking on Boone. That will be senior night for you guys, and then Friday you go to Carlisle for senior night for the Wildcats. But do want to just talk about your seniors. I know all of them contribute to the team. Obviously we've talked about the 2 Hudsons and Trey Bright, but you also have Hayden Dolman out there who, starts for you guys down low, brings a good presence. Reese Stripmatter comes off the bench and provides great leadership. And then, Joshua Randall kind of gets in a little bit later. And I know he's kind of a crowd favorite. I really like to watch him play. So, what have these seniors really meant to this program over the years?
Yeah, they've lifted the program to a place that, hopefully they're really proud of where it's at. And I think it's, it's been one of the best 3-year stretches that the program's ever had. And that's all credit to these guys and their former teammates that played the last few years. But it's been a phenomenal group, and you talk about all of them, and they've all had different, bouts of adversity that they've had to overcome. And hopefully they feel like they're leaving the program in a better place than they found it. And they've all just, it's been fun watching to watch them grow. You talk about Josh Randall. He's definitely a crowd favorite, and he doesn't get a ton of playing time, but he's a great teammate. And he has improved from his freshman year. He's been in the program 4 years now, and he's improved so much. And so we're happy that he's been a part of our team this year. He makes us better collectively as a group, just every day being around the guys, and hopefully he's felt like this has been a good experience for him. Reese Stripmatter has embraced his role coming off the bench, and he was a kid that didn't play many varsity minutes last year, and so obviously football is his primary focus, and has a great career ahead of him at Toledo there. But he's embraced his role coming off the bench and gives us great energy. He honestly has been one of the biggest surprises this year for us in terms of his growth and maturity from last year to this year, and it's been awesome to see that. Hayden Dolman coming back from an injury after he was really starting to play well for us last year, and so he's given us good minutes and had a couple really good games. Had a good game earlier this year against Carroll, which now you're looking at that's a top 5 team in the state, and he puts in 19 points in that game and ultimately kind of lifted us to a victory there. And so it's awesome to see him come back and overcome some of that adversity and get back into shape and be able to contribute. And then the other 3, obviously we've talked about a lot, and they're with Hudson Lawrence and Hudson Scholl and Trey Bright, it's going to be tough to ever replace those or ever find a group of guys that have had as much success as they have had together on the basketball court, and it's, we're excited for these last few weeks to see what we're able to accomplish.
Absolutely. Yeah. Excited to see where you guys go these next couple of weeks, like you said. And before we get you out of here, Trevor, obviously, once you get through kind of senior night and all the celebration and everything, when you get down to game, obviously you're taking on Boone, who, you met earlier in the year on January 9th at their place and got a nice victory. But, they have obviously some nice pieces. They have Hendricks Mormon, Landon Myers, the big guy inside, capable of scoring, also getting a lot of rebounds, just providing a big body. And so, amidst all the celebration and everything, just what do you remember from that matchup on January 9th, and how you going to have the guys focused to hopefully get another W and win it in Adel tomorrow?
Yeah, they're playing really well right now. They're coming off a 20-point win over Carlisle. They played Gilbert to a really close game. They played Winterset down to the wire. They were tied with Gilbert with about 1 minute and 30 seconds left, I believe, after kind of coming back and clawing back. And so you talk about the Mormon kid, Hendricks Mormon, can really, really shoot the ball. He's, I think, second in our league right now and made 3-pointers. And then, if he happens to miss, the Myers kid down low is a handle. And they're also bringing back a kid by the name of Jude Baumgartner, who played a lot for them last year and was out early in the year. And so that is it's 3 kids that can really play. And then they put some other good pieces around them. They got some kids coming off the bench. Braxton Gifford, who's kind of a younger kid, but has come in and shot the ball pretty well for him lately. And so we're going to have to play well. They're a little bit different than they've been in years past. They're playing a little more man, and so they switch things up real well. Coach Hicks does a really nice job, and so they're kind of hitting their stride at the right time after having guys in and out of the lineups with injuries, and so it's definitely not one that we can overlook.
Yeah, no, and can't wait to have the call again. ADM and Boone taking on each other tomorrow in Adel. And again, we've been speaking here with the ADM head boys basketball coach Trevor Michelson for our Raccoon Valley Bank Dallas County PM Sports Magazine. Trevor, really appreciate you taking some time to be able to talk with me. And yeah, we can't wait to see you guys in action tomorrow. So thanks so much, and we'll see you in Adel.
You bet. Thanks, Shaquan.
You are absolutely welcome, as we'll have more of the Adel Health Mart pregame show coming up right after this on True Country K1079 KKRF.
Hey, sweetie, what are we doing this weekend?
We're going camping. You were going to repack the wheel bearings, remember?
I remember. I'm going to take it to New World Trailer. It needs tires, too.
Where are you going to get trailer tires?
At New World Trailer.
I didn't know they did tires.
Oh, they will if you ask nicely.
You better call them to make sure.
I don't have their number, plus I don't really like calling people.
It's too hard to type newworldtrailer.com. You're ridiculous. Here, call them at 515-993-3770. Or it says you can contact them through newworldtrailer.com.
Did you know the FTC estimates that up to 13 million Americans have their identities stolen each year? This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, and for a limited time, we're offering our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart, for 3 months free. This service will notify participating customers of any activity in their credit file. You'll get an alert if any new account openings, credit inquiries, payment delinquencies, public record changes, and change of address are reported. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Well, welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth and the Adel Health Mart pregame show, True Country K1079 KKRF. Senior night here in Adel as we turn our attention over here to the boys game. And we'll go ahead and set you up with the starting lineups, everything you need to know as the girls, ADM won the game. Final score of 54-12. So a nice dominant victory for the Tigers. As just finishing out here with the starting lineups. And go ahead and get this one underway. Set you out with who is out there on the floor. As, well, Boone comes in with a score of 4-14 overall. They are 1-13 inside the Raccoon River Conference. We take a look at their previous game, coming off a 63-44 victory over the Carlisle Wildcats. ADM 16-2 overall, They are 12-2 inside RRC play as they are coming off a 76-58 victory over the Gilbert Tigers. Head coach Rusty Hicks for Boone, and it is Trevor Michelson for ADM. As it's now time for the Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups. Raccoon Valley Bank, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank is just right for you. For Boone, they will be starting sophomore of Cole Christensen. Then it'll be senior of Hendricks Mormon. It'll be sophomore Braxton Gifford. It will be senior of Jude Bumgarner, followed by the senior of Landon Myers. So that is the 5 out there for Boone. As the ADM Tigers, they'll be starting 5 of their 6 seniors here tonight. It'll be senior of Hudson Scholl, followed by senior of Trey Bright. Then it will be senior of Hudson Lawrenson. It will be senior of Hayden Dolman and senior of Reese Stripmatter. Now, you know, I was laughing because as Josh Randall also gonna get announced. He will not start, but he will get announced. Each one of them were out with their moms doing, you know, they each have their own handshake warm-up that they do with other players, and they said, you know what, we're going to do it with our moms, and that was like the greatest thing I've ever seen. Again, that is tonight's Raccoon Valley Bank starting lineups, not too big, not too small. Raccoon Valley Bank, just right for you. You've been listening to the Adel Health Mart pregame show, True Country K1079. Adel Health Mart is a locally owned business on the square in historic downtown Adel. Adel Health Mart is committed to your health. Well, here we go for the boys. Boone in their road red uniforms, white letters and numbers on their chest reading Doors, as in Toria Doors. ADM in their home white uniforms, red letters for them. They got the Tiger logo for them as Hayden Dolman gets a nice reverse, and ADM leads 2-0. Here's Christensen with it. Christensen up top to Landon Myers. You heard head coach Trevor Michelson say Jude Bumgarner is back. He's out there in the lineup. He did not play in that first matchup against Boone earlier this year. As now here is Gifford with it. Now with 9 on the shot clock, Christensen has it. Back to Myers up top. Myers now with 4 with 3, and then he throws it away. An early turnover here on Boone. Again, they got the big heads in effect. All 6 seniors have big heads. It must be cowboy night. A lot of the ADM student section dressed up, cowboy attire. You got cowboy hats. You know, I really love the theme nights around here. ADM student section always shows a lot of pride in that. So it's a really cool feature. Also to note, Walker Holmberg is out with an illness, so he will not be playing. As Hudson Lawrenson gets a 3 to drop down. And ADM leads 5-0. And we're gonna have an early timeout by Boone. 6:50 left to play. ADM on top, 5-0. We'll be back on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92, Winterset.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Ettingham here with you. 5-0 is our score. Played 1 minute and 10 seconds here into this contest. Here is Myers with it. Myers picks up his dribble just not beyond the half-court line. Now gives it off to Gifford. Gifford driving right. Back to Bumgarner outside the three-point line. Over to Christensen. Christensen backing it up, gives it over to Myers. Myers now with 10 on the shot clock. And gives it over to Christensen. Now there's 3 on the shot clock. Bumgarner will drive all the way in. No good. And going to have a shot clock violation. So that is 2 early turnovers here on Boone. That's the second time that the Toreadors have taken a shot clock all the way down. That time, it's a shot clock violation. First time it was doing that, ended up turning it over. So here is Hudson Lawrenson, left-hand side. Lawrenson keeping his dribble alive. Gives it over to Trey Bright. Trey Bright, that game on Friday we did not have against Gilbert. He had 33 points. Hudson Lawrenson, or excuse me, that's Hudson Scholl gets a 3. In, out, and back in. ADM on top, 8-0. 5:45 left to play here in this first quarter. Here's Christensen with it. Gives it across the timeline. Tried to throw it off a Strip Matter. Strip Matter went for the dunk, did not get it. And Hudson Scholl will come out with it. Lawrenson will try a 3 right-hand side, and he'll say, you know what, I'll resurrect that possession. And he's got 6, another timeout on the floor. ADM on top, 11-0, and the Tigers laughing about that. Strimatter actually looks like he came up a little gimpy, so hopefully that's nothing too serious. Obviously, in a fun moment, you don't want anything to happen. I mean, Strip Matter's one of these pivotal players here for the Tigers, so definitely hope that he is okay. He was just kind of wincing. That's why he's still kind of grabbing at his knee. We're just going to keep action here. 5:26 left in the first quarter. Hudson Lawrenson has 6. Hudson Scholl with 3, and it's Hayden Dolman with the other 2. 11-0 start here for ADM. Looking to get the sweep after the girls won their game 54-12. Again, next game for ADM is Friday at Carlisle High School. Now that's going to be the final doubleheader here of this season, as after that, ADM girls they're gonna get the pairings and who they play, and it'll just be single games from there. Christensen will try a 3, no good. Rebound to Dolman, get it up to Bright. Bright now in the left-hand corner to Scholl inside. Dolman goes up, no good. Rebound to Myers. Here come the Toreadors. It's Bumgarner now. Bumgarner gets it up to Christensen. Christensen being guarded by Bright. Over in the right-hand corner, Hendricks Mormon, as he's looking for an opening, gets it up to Bumgarner. Back over Christensen. Christensen will back it out. Out of Myers, up top. Myers waiting for the man to come through. Now it's Bumgarner. Again, shot clock down at 4. Mormon gonna drive in. Christensen at the buzzer, unable to go, but that is the 3rd possession that ADM has made Boone run down the shot clock, as Lawrenson can't get the 3 in the right-hand corner, and it will be back to the Toreadors. So Boone, her first 3 possessions here, all of them, the shot clock has been under 5. So here's Christensen with it. Again, you can credit that to the really great defense of ADM, as Bumgarner gets a 3. He got open and he got it to go. So gets Boone on the board as they trail 11-3. Up top, here's Strip Matter. Now over to Bright. Bright driving, gives it back. Dolman to try a 3, and he responds. Aiden Dolman, he doesn't shoot the 3 often, but he is capable of making it, and he did right there. He leads ADM leads 14-3. Now here's Bumgarner. Now Mormon wide open for a 3. Gets it to go. As now Dolman on the other end. converts. Hayden Dolman with a good first quarter here. He's got 7. 3:15 left to play here in the first quarter. As ball, Bumgarner will try another 3. That time a little too hard. Trey Bright the rebound. And Bright over to Lawrenson, and Lawrenson a 3. And Hudson Lawrenson has 9 points. 19-6. There's another 3 up by Mormon. No good from Boone's end. Here is Bright, now to Scholl inside, Strip Matter. Strip Matter spun, and they're gonna say he traveled for that. So now we have substitutions into the game. Brandon Holm in for the Toreadors, and it's Tate Troster in for Hudson Scholl. Also Eli Weber's in for Strip Matter. 19-6 is our score. 2.5 minutes left to play in this first quarter. ADM with the lead. Here's Christensen with it up to Myers. Now it's Mormon. Mormon stops on a dime, gives it back. Bumgarner will try a 3. No good. As Bright and Weber's race for the ball, and they do save it. Thought they were going to just let it go out of bounds, but make the play on it. Here is Lawrenson right-hand side, back to Weber's. Now to Bright. Nice passing in. Hayden Dolman, he's got 9 points, as much as Hudson Lawrenson. Those two have 18 of the 21. Hudson Scholl has the other 3. As Troster tips that out of bounds. 1:46 left to play. ADM up by 15 here in this opening quarter. Christensen gets it into Mormon. Mormon driving right-hand side, gets it to Christensen. Up top, now to Myers, left-hand side. Myers. And he gets it to Holm. Holm tried to get it inside, and he'll get the ball back after the deflection. Myers got it to go, or excuse me, got the layup off right before the buzzer hit, and no good. ADM with it again. Dolman. And he'll get it to Troster. Now Bright. Now back to Dolman. And Hayden Dolman, he's getting a lot of these feeds from Trey Bright, and he's cashing them in. The senior up to 11 points. 23-6. Myers tries a 3, connects. As he gets on the board, 23-9. Here is Bright. Bright will step back for a 3. That's good. Trey Bright with the 3-point response, 26-9. 30 seconds left. Game and shot clock are identical. As here is Myers. Now to Mormon. Mormon driving. Gives it back to Myers. Myers will try a 3. That's no good. Rebound to Trey Bright. And with 12 seconds, ADM with a 17-point lead. Here's Weber's back to Bright. Bright over Dolman. Dolman will try a long jumper. That's no good. The rebound to Christensen. And he'll shoot it up at the buzzer. No good. At the end of 1, ADM will take a 26-9 advantage into the second quarter. We'll be back with that second quarter action right after this. K107.9 KKRF.
Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try our red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness is just a drip away. Book your appointment by visiting our website or Facebook page. You deserve to feel spiked, not drained.
Seasonal job opportunities are now available at Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry.
Yeah, so we're currently actively looking at seasonal workers. What we're looking to do is really help with this time of the year, and there is potential to keep a few people on if the seasonality works, but it's really to just kind of help offset and not burn my current employees out, basically from about February through April, May timeframe on a third shift, which would be from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Apply today on the career page at osmondson.com.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Shaquan Nettingham here with you. Start of the second quarter, ADM on top, 26-9. As again, it is senior night here in Adel. As Toreadors will start off with it, they got Christensen out there with home. It's Meyer, Mormon, and Bumgardner. ADM out there with Weavers, Bright, Scholl, Troster, and Strip Matter as home makes a nice move, can't get the layup to go, and here comes Scholl with it. Scholl now to Bright. Bright, top left-hand side, over to Weavers. Now Scholl, right-hand corner. Cross-court pass, that one's going to be stolen away. Second turnover here on the Tigers. Here's Holm with it. Holm driving middle. Gets it over to Myers. Myers, ball tipped out of his hands, but stays with Boone here. Now with Christensen. Christensen gets it inside. Myers posting up. Strip Matter goes to the nice post move. And Myers has 5 points here. 26-11. That's the first point here in this second quarter. It comes a minute into it. Here's a Weavers, right-hand side. Weavers, Troster to Scholl. Back to Troster. Back to Scholl. Fake the three. Now we'll shoot it after he makes his man pump fake and can't get it to go. And now here comes Holm for the Toreadors. Holm driving. He'll try a straight-on three. That's no good. Myers gets the rebound. Spins, puts it up. No good. Rebound here to Trey Bright. And here he comes running. Bright. And arm was grabbed. As that foul was on Jude Bumgardner. And yeah, that was with a little bit of strength. I mean, Bright really kind of turned the other way around. So, I mean, I don't believe anything malicious. There's just a hard foul. It's the first on Bumgardner. It'll be taken out of bounds underneath the basket. And it'll be Weavers. Takes it out underneath. Gets it in to Scholl. Now over to Bright. Here's Troster with it. Troster, Weavers, inside, outside. Scholl, a three from the right-hand side. Up, no good. Christensen, the rebound for Boone. And then that's going to be stolen away thanks to the length of Trey Bright, able to deflect that. Give it a Strip Matter. Scholl driving in, and he traveled before he was able to make a move. 3 turnovers on both teams. Hudson Lawrenson back in for Tate Troster. Christensen takes it out, and he gets it in here to Holm. 5:50 left to play here in the first half. ADM on top, 26-11. Here's Christensen with it. Christensen will back it up. Get it over to Myers. Now here. This is Gifford who's back into the game. That's stolen away. ADM back in possession. Here's Scholl. Scholl to Weavers. Weavers to Bright. Now to Lawrenson. Lawrenson step to the side three. That's no good. Weavers hustles in for the rebound. Gets it to Bright. Bright back in the corner. And Lawrenson, nice drop off to Strip Matter, and he converts on his first field goal, 28-11. And now the student section can stand. ADM student section waits until a basket is scored, and then they stand. As Holm gets it, drives in, and gets it to go. As Home. It's his first field goal. Here's Trey Bright. Bright goes up, no good, but he'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Landon Myers. So Myers, foul number 1 to him. Trey Bright, first 2 free throws. First one is off. Madrid leading 25-15 over ACGC in the boys game at the end of the first quarter. Bright comes back, converts on that second free throw. He's got 4 points here in this game. 29-13, ADM with the lead. 4.5 minutes left in this first half. Here's Mormon with it. Mormon over to Myers. Myers being guarded by Strip Matter outside the three-point line. Gets it over to Gifford. Gifford. And I'm going to say a foul away from the ball. That foul, I think, is on Strip Matter. And it will be. He'll check out of the game. So Strip Matter, that's foul number 1 to him. Hayden Dolman into the game. Boone basketball. Here's Myers with it. Back to Mormon. Mormon, three-pointer put up by Holm, that's no good. Here come the Tigers. It's Weber's right-hand side. They'll back it out, reset. Now get it over to Bright, now to Lawrenson. Lawrenson, Dolman, now to Scholl. Here's Bright to Lawrenson. Lawrenson, now to Weber's. Weavers gets it out of trouble. 5 on the shot clock. Lawrenson's going to have to do something with it. And he puts it up. No good. It does hit the rim. And it will be Boone basketball with Mormon. Here's Christensen. Christensen now in the corner to Gifford. Gifford working against Scholl. Now inside Myers against Dolman. And Dolman, nice defense there. Is able to get the turnover. 5th one here of Boone. Here's Weber's left-hand corner 3, no good. Rebound here to Mormon. He's off to the races with it. He'll stop, pop, 3, got it. Hendricks Mormon, he is a deadly shooter. He's got 6 points. Lead cut to 16 for ADM. Excuse me, cut to 13. 29-16. Here's Weber's. Up top, Lawrenson. Lawrenson, pump fake, puts it up, puts it in. Hudson Lawrenson now with 12 points. And ADM leads 32-16. 2:41 left to play till halftime. We'll be back after this on K107.9 KKRF.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. 32-16 is our score. As Tigers have the lead over the Toreadors. 2:40 left to play here until we hit halftime. Ella Smith should be joining us here at the halftime break from the ADM girls team. Led the way for the Tigers in that 54-12 victory. ADM girls lead now at 7 victories in a row. So they had a 7-game winning streak earlier this year. Trey Bright, get the ball. Bring it across. We have about 2 minutes left until we hit halftime here. 32-16 is our score. Bright, the short jumper, and he gets it to go. He's got 6. And ADM extends their lead to 18, 34-16. Here's Gifford, a three. That's no good. Bright the rebound. Baseball pass up to Hudson Lawrenson, who lays it up easy. 14 first half points, and ADM grows the lead now to 20. Minute and a half left to play. Here's Gifford. Gifford now to Myers. Myers inside. Bumgardner. No good, but he was fouled by Trey Bright. So Trey Bright, foul number 1 to him. Myers shooting free throws here for the first time here tonight. First of the game for Boone. First one is good. Cole Christensen back into the contest for Brandon Holm. Christensen has not scored in this contest. Bumgarner can't get that second one to go, so he goes 1 for 2. He's got 4 points here in the game. 1:20 left to play. ADM up by 19. Here's Hudson Scholl. Now to Dolman. Dolman's going to try a three. Hayden Dolman, man, what a first half. He's got 14 points. The senior has come to play tonight. ADM has their biggest lead at 22, 39-17. Here's Bumgarner. Now inside, Myers gets it to go. He's got 7. And here is Trey Bright. Bright driving all the way, gets it. Scholl will try a three left-hand side. Hudson Scholl gets it to go. 2 3-pointers, 6 points for Scholl, 42-19. 35 seconds left, as there's about a 5-second differential game and shot clock. Here's Christensen with it. Christensen guarded by Weavers. Now over in the corner, Gifford back to Christensen. Christensen being patient. Now shot clock down to 11. Christensen making a move. Hands it back to Myers. Shot clock at 7. Bumgarner gets it and gets it off the glass. As now with 5 seconds, here is Lawrenson. Then he was stolen from Bumgarner and got it to go, as head coach Trevor Michelson wanted a foul call against Lawrenson. Similar to Bright, looks like he got his arm pulled, but no call. So 42-21 is our score. ADM with the lead. We'll be back with the halftime show, Olsen's Body and Paint halftime show right after this on True Country K107.9 KKRF.
Hey, it's Kurt from Archer Home Center, where we are a family-owned appliance, flooring, TV, and mattress store located in Adel since 1986, and we make it our mission to provide you with quality service that you won't receive from our competitors. Archer Home Center is an authorized dealer of such brands as GE, Mohawk, Serta, and more. We have what you need when you need it. For more information, stop on in or check out our website at www.archerhomecenter.com. Archer Home Center, we're here for you.
Match anyone's price, beat anybody's service. Archer Home Center.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing.
And then, can you hear me? Okay. Awesome. All right, we'll go right after this. Welcome back here to the Olsen's Body and Paint halftime show, True Country K107.9 KKRF. Olsen's Body and Paint is a locally owned business in Waukee. Olsen's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community, as we have the ADM dancers out there right now. Halftime score here for ADM, they got 42. Boone has 21, and that's where we are at halftime, as we have now hit the top of the hour, 8 o'clock hour. As in the girls' game, well, Tigers picked up a 54-12 victory over the Toreadors. And right now, I have senior Ellis Smith. And, well, Ellis, I mean, first of all, congratulations on another win.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome. You know, tonight, I know you guys were a little shorthanded without Ella Subert or Grace Montag, but able to get the victory. All three of you seniors started with you and Brecken Morse and Lauren Hagedorn. I know you do multiple sports here at ADM, but just talk about what it's been like to be a part of the basketball team.
Yes, well, I just see it as a blessing every time I get to step on that court. Like, basketball is such a important sport to me, and it's just unique because I've been doing it so long, and like having that connection with my dad is just really nice. And I honestly, I truly love all of these girls, so it's so nice to just like go out there, have fun, and play with all of them. It's like I said, it's just truly a blessing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you talk about your dad. I know he's one of the assistant coaches. He's also, I know when you play softball, he's in the press box and has all the snacks, playing the music and stuff. But yeah, I mean, talk a little bit more about that, of what it's like to have him on the sideline. I've seen videos. I know, you practice with your older sisters. So just talk about that family dynamic that you guys have.
Yeah, so it's always so awesome because everyone's so involved. And like when your family's involved and like they're there to support you, I feel like for me, it truly changes like the way I play, because I'm playing not just for me, like I'm playing for my teammates, I'm playing for my family, and just, having my dad on the bench, like it's nice because I can talk to him on and off the court, and like I really depend on him and like his expertise in basketball, and I know that when I go to him and I talk to him, like I know I'm talking to like a good person that will tell me what to do in a kind manner and actually like walk me through it, which is really, really nice to have. And like with my sisters, like they're always there. It's always really good competition.
Sure.
So that's always nice too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, and you guys are playing really well right now. I think you guys have won 7 in a row, and I know earlier this year you had a 7-game winning streak. Both of them, right before you faced Carlisle. So funny how that gets kind of matched up. But talk about what's really been working this year. I mean, you guys are getting a lot of contributions. I mean, like I said, from you guys, the seniors, but even a lot of the juniors. Macy Lynan as a freshman really coming in. So talk about just how the whole team is contributing.
Well, I just think for us, what's really working well is that we have the trust in each other. Like, no matter who's on the court, like, we have the confidence and, like, that we'll all do our job in the end and that we will find the open person, And it's so nice to play with all my friends. I think that's such a big, thing about this sport because it's so team involved. So it's like, when you go out there and you want to perform well, you need to have trust in your teammates, and I think that's what gets us so far.
Absolutely. And last question here for you. So, like I mentioned, Friday will be at Carlisle. It's the last regular season game. You guys will find out, I think, on Thursday, what's going on with regionals and if you get a bye and all that. But focusing on the game on Friday, obviously, Carlisle, they're the top team in the conference. You guys played them earlier here in Adel, and you guys, battled with them. Macy Camito, obviously, their star point guard. I know going to their place is not easy, but what's kind of the mindset these next couple days before you take off? You go there and you try to give them a loss.
Well, I think that our mindset, is just show up and, play your part. We emphasize so much, playing to your ability and, playing, no matter what, the competition is. Obviously, Carlisle, they're really good competition, and, we want to go there and just, play our best. And, like I said, with the team, as a team, we just want to do what we can. And I have really big confidence in us because we have so much, team camaraderie.
Absolutely. Well, again, that is senior Ellis Smith joining us here on the Olsen's Body and Paint halftime show. Ellis, congratulations and thanks so much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll have more of the Olsen's Body and halftime show right after this. K1079.
This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, reminding you to protect yourself. Don't let fraudsters get the better of you. Try our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart, for 3 months free. This is not a trial version. You will get the full line of services, including monitoring, detection, alerts, and help from trained experts ready to answer any questions or assist with any disputes. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. Promotion ends April 30th, 2026.
Here's Sammy, manager of Olson's Body and Paint, joining us to explain the importance of staying alert on the roadways this fall.
If you've driven in Iowa for any length of time, no doubt you've been startled by a deer running in front of you or standing on the side of the road. Just be thankful they're not distracted on their cell phones. A friendly reminder that deer are running and cell phones should be put away while driving. From Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, where there's a difference between body shops too.
Olson's Body and Paint in Waukee, 515-987-1735.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at ADL Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92, Winterset.
Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry has diversified its American-made products to a number of different sectors across the globe. Owner Heather Bruce explains.
So it helps us keep stability with our workforce. The one thing that we've always talked about is I want my people. I want to keep my people. I want to keep them busy. They're hard workers. They're really great. They take pride in what they do, and we make quality manufactured products. So being able to diversify into more than just the corn and soybean area that we are well known for.
Osmondson Manufacturing Perry, family-owned, future-focused, 100% American-made.
Anyone can be a victim of identity theft at any time through no fault of the victim. This is Brooke from Raccoon Valley Bank, and no matter how hard you try to protect your personal information, fraudsters are trying even harder to get it. That's why we offer our credit monitoring service, ID Theft Smart. And right now, for a limited time, you can try that service for 3 months free. You'll get continuous credit monitoring, alerts, and unlimited expert consultation. Easy, affordable, peace of mind. Raccoon Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Offer subject to change without notice. Promotion ends April 30th, 2026.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and ADM.
Welcome back here to the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show, True Country K1079 KKRF. Want to thank Senior Ellis Smith for joining us here. As again, ADM in the boys game leads 42-21. They led 26-9 after the first and scored 16 points in that second quarter. So climb out to a 21-point lead. Boone, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Landon Myers with that. Trey Bright, 1 of 2, only has shot the free throws for ADM. Quick individual scoring. Boone being led by Landon Myers, a senior, 7 points. 6 points for Jude Bumgarner, 6 points for Hendricks Mormon, and 2 points for Brandon Holm. ADM, nice balanced scoring. Hudson Lawrenson, the senior, with 14 points. Also senior Hayden Dolman with 14 points. 6 points for senior Hudson Scholl. 6 points for senior Trey Bright. And 2 points for senior of Reese Stripmatter. Again, that wraps up the Olson's Body and Paint halftime show, True Country K1079. Olson's Body and Paint has been a locally owned business in Waukee since 1980. Olson's Body and Paint is committed to helping support our ADM community. Here we go with the second half. Tigers will start out with it. It'll be Trey Bright, Hudson Scholl, Hudson Lawrenson, Reese Stripmatter, and Hayden Dolman. Again, the 5 seniors out there. Boone will start with Braxton Gifford, Hendricks Mormon, Landon Myers, Jude Bumgarner, and Cole Christensen, as Trey Bright takes it all the way in, gets the basket, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Foul is on Christensen. So Christensen, foul number 1. Trey Bright, chance for a 3-point play. He's got 8 points right now. Free throw is up, and that is good. He's got 9, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 45-21 is the score. ADM with the lead. Gifford stuck in the back court, gets it up to Mormon. Mormon fakes the 3. And gets it over to Gifford, right-hand side. Now to Myers. Myers gets it back. Mormon will try a three from the right. No good. Trey Bright, the rebound. Here come the Tigers with Scholl. Scholl drives Dolman in the right-hand corner. That's no good. And rebound here with Christensen of Boone. Gets it over to Myers. Myers, left-hand side now. Now to Christensen. Christensen to Gifford. That's going to be tipped and right into Christensen. Up top, Bumgarner will try a three. That's no good. Lawrenson comes down with the rebound. Now to Bright. Bright. Trying to cross over Gifford. Will drive in. Take it all the way. No good. Rebound to Myers and the Toreadors. Played a minute and a half into the second half. ADM with a 24-point lead. Here is Myers, the little turnaround. He got it to go. 9 points for Landon Myers, 45-23. Here's Hudson Scholl. Now to Strittmatter. Strittmatter up top to Lawrenson, driving all the way in. Puts it up, puts it in. The little runner by Hudson Lawrenson. He's got 16 in the game. Coming up after the game, hope to be joined by one of the seniors here tonight for ADM. Here's Myers, now to Mormon. Mormon out to Bumgarner. Now to Christensen. Christensen driving. Here is Myers. Myers to Bumgarner. Bumgarner back to Myers, and he'll shoot a three. No good. And that will go out of bounds, and ball will return to ADM. 5:38 left to play here in this third quarter. ADM on top, 47-23. Here is Bright. Now left-hand side. Now over to the right-hand side. It is Bright. Gifford. And then that's going to be off of Trey Bright. So officially a turnover, fourth one of the game for ADM. Here is Mormon now with it. Mormon driving in and gets the short jumper to go. 8 points for Hendricks Mormon. 5 minutes left here in this third quarter, 47-25. Strittmatter holding it high, gets it over to Scholl. Scholl now to Dolman. Dolman and can't get the reverse to go. Boone comes out with it. As here is Bumgarner at the top. Gifford a three, that's no good. And it's ADM on the run out. Trey Bright looking for Dolman, threw it a little high, so that's 5 turnovers now on ADM. 4:33 left. Here on Tuesday, February 10th. Again, last doubleheader of the season will be Friday. That game will be at Carlisle. So here is Bumgarner driving all the way in, puts it up, puts it in. So Jude Bumgarner has 8 points, and a little spurt here from Boone. They still trail by 20 as Lawrenson gets the runner to go. Lawrenson continuing to show his offensive prowess. He's up to 18 points. Here's Gifford, and Bright will pick his pocket. It'll be on the run out, and Trey Bright will dunk it down. The senior has 11, and then we have a technical foul on Trey Bright. I'm not sure if he yelled something. I didn't see, I guess, what happened after the play. So Hendricks Mormon will shoot the technical free throw. So again, I did not see Bright dunked it down. I didn't see if he said something. He gets a technical foul called on him. Hendricks Mormon, he at the line. He shoots and makes the first one as he grabs back up and converts on the second. So Mormon up to now 10 points. So Bright and Stripmatter will take a seat. Weavers and Troster will be into the game. 51-29, ADM with the lead, 3:43 left to play here in this third quarter. We will have recaps of both the girls and boys game on our website tomorrow, RaccoonValleyRadio.com, so be on the lookout for that. Again, the Tiger girls won it 54-12. ADM boys right now on top 51-29. Here's Myers now to Christensen. Christensen driving cross-court pass. Gets it to Gifford. Now to Mormon, now to Christensen. Christensen to Holm. Holm, left-hand corner, shoots a three, no good. Rebound to Troster. Tate Troster will bring it across, give it to Scholl. Now to Lawrenson, inside, Dolman. And he'll be denied by Myers. Get it back to Scholl, and Scholl will convert on the layup. Hudson Scholl's got 8 points, 53-29. Now it's Holm. Holm guarded by Lawrenson. Now gets it into Myers, and then Myers, he was fouled. That will be on Tate Troster. Troster, that's foul number 1. Ball will be taken out underneath the basket by Cole Christensen. As Christensen get it in here to Gifford, now to Holm. Holm, left-hand wing, it's Christensen again. As then Christensen traveled with it. Turnover number 6 here for Boone. 53-29 is our score, 2:29 left to play here in the third quarter. Here's Weavers now. Weavers gets it off. Here to Scholl. Now to Troster, back to Scholl, left-hand side. Scholl, a fadeaway jumper, that's no good. Rebound here to Christensen of Boone. Christensen up top here to Mormon. Mormon back to Christensen, back to Mormon. Driving in, almost stolen away, and now it is stolen. Nice move. Hayden Dolman converts. He's got 16 points here tonight. 55-29. ADM rolling. Here's Myers now. Gets it over to Christensen. Left-hand side, Christensen showing the speed. Gets it up top. Mormon, a three. That's good. Hendricks Mormon, a straight-on three. He's got 13 points here in this contest. 55-32. 1:20 left to play. Here's Dolman. Now to Weavers. Dolman thought about the three. Now Troster has it. Troster driving in. Gives it to Lawrenson. 11 on the shot clock. Lawrenson working his way in. He was fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2. Foul is on Cole Christensen. That'll be foul number 2. Hudson Lawrenson, his first time from the line here tonight, a 94% free throw shooter. That first one is good. Reese Stripmatter checks back into the game for ADM. It's Jude Bumgarner in for Landon Myers on Boone side. One more free throw here from Lawrenson. And he got it to go. Hudson Lawrenson, 20 points here tonight. 57-32, under a minute to play. Here in the third quarter, ADM on top by 25. So here is Mormon, right-hand side. Now it's Bumgarner. Or excuse me, that's Holm. Now it's Bumgarner. Now over to Christensen, left-hand side. Christensen gets it to Gifford. Gifford poked away and stolen by ADM. Here is Scholl. Now to Troster, left-hand side. Gets it to Weavers. They're about second differential between game and shot clock. And no hurry here for ADM. They have a 25-point lead. Now we'll get it to Scholl. Scholl racing around, going in, puts it up, puts it in. Hudson Scholl with 10 points. And that's going to do it at the end of 3. ADM will lead 59-32. They scored 17 points in the third quarter. 11 points scored for Boone. One more to go. ADM on top big. We'll be right back after this on K107.9 KKRF.
Seasonal job opportunities are now available at Osmondson Manufacturing in Perry.
Yeah, so we're currently actively looking at seasonal workers. What we're looking to do is really help with this time of the year, and there is potential to keep a few people on if the seasonality works, but it's really to just kind of help offset and not burn my current employees out, basically from about February through April, May timeframe on a third shift, which would be from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Apply today on the career page at osmondson.com.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92, Winterset.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Check One Ettingham here with you. Start of the fourth quarter, ADM up 59-32. Tigers out there with Lawrenson. It's Scholl, it's Troster, Strip Matter, and Bright. As Boone out there with Christensen, Myers, Bumgardner. And then it's Mormon and Holm as Hudson Lawrenson gets a little push shot to go. He's got 22 here in the game. 61-32. So ADM, barring something crazy happening, will get to their 17th win on the season. As this is stolen away, pass up to Strip Matter, no good, but he was fouled. So Reese Strip Matter. So Landon Myers, foul number 2 to him. Strip Matter, 2 free throws from the line. First one falls in. Second free throw, a little hard. Ball bounces around. Tate Troster saves it here. And then a 3 from Lawrenson. That's no good. Troster, though, another rebound. Lawrenson gets it over. Scholl. Scholl almost falling down. It's a back up to Lawrenson. Now over to Troster, left-hand side. Now to Scholl. Scholl driving in. Strip Matter, no good. Scholl, corner 3, got it to go as he fell down. Hudson Scholl up to 13 points. ADM on top, 65-32. 6.5 minutes left to play. Here's Mormon, now Myers. Christensen, back to Myers. On the left-hand side, Christensen will try a 3. No good. Myers flies in for the rebound, and then his layup attempt is blocked by Trey Bright. Here come the Tigers. Left-hand side is Bright, walking it up, and then ended up throwing it away. As here is Mormon being guarded by Lawrenson. Now to Myers, back to Mormon, and then a foul on Reese Strip Matter. I do want to shout out the ADM boys bowling team as they recently won the Heart of the Raccoon conference meet. And I think they'll have districts coming up this next week. Also, big shout out to sophomore of Alabama, Ashley, here at ADM. She is the lone representative participating in the Class 2A individual bowling tournament. That will take place in Waterloo tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. So I had an opportunity to interview her, and we'll have the recap of that coming up on Thursday, depending what happens tomorrow with her, as a travel called on Hudson Shoal. So again, really great for ADM. Also, ADM also partners with Waukee Northwest, and Van Meter to make the Raccoon River Northwest wrestling team. Their season just concluded, and they had 3 individual state champions, and they also won the team title for the second year in a row. So congratulations to RRNW. Ben Plaisance, Jack Siefkin, and Tyler Knipe all check into the game for ADM. Plaisance off on that 3. No significant substitutions as of yet for Boone. Rolling on the 5-minute mark. Here is Mormon. Trey Bright, the only starter out there right now for the Tigers.
1 to 10.
Foul is on Jack Siefkin. Carter Banwart now into the game as Trey Bright is likely done. Under 5 minutes to go. Head coach Trevor Michelson emptying the bench. Rusty Hicks for Boone, not quite has made that decision yet. Here is Mormon going all the way in, loses control, and then they're gonna blow a late whistle. I'm gonna say a foul on Troster. Hendricks Mormon here from the line. It's 2 of 2 in the game. Now make it 3 of 3. One more free throw to come. Mormon's second free throw. That is up, and that is good. 4 of 4 from the line is Mormon. He's got 15 points here in this game. Only one in double figures for Boone. 4.5 minutes left. And miscommunication between Siefkin and Banwart. Turnover number 8. Maddox McCullough into the game. Tate Troster checks out. Christensen has the ball. Now over to home, a 3. That's no good. Siefkin, the rebound. Gets it now to Knipe. Knipe. Now to Banwart, over to Siefkin. Plaisance has it. Now McCullough outside 3-point line, right-hand side. Here is Knipe, and almost stolen away as gets it back, 10 on the shot clock. Now inside, outside, McCullough, a 3. That's no good. Ball stays alive. Knipe. And McCullough gets the easy layup. So McCullough, his first field goal. 67-34. ADM with the lead, coming up on the final 3.5 minutes to play. That one goes out of bounds off of Boone. Substitutions for the Toreadors. Ryan Bowers is into the game, and Abel Tungzavik. So 67-34, ADM on top. Here's McCullough. McCullough driving, gets it back. Siefkin will have a straight on 3. No good. Rebound, though, to Plaisance. Nice hustle there. Now here's Banwart, left-hand side. Banwart. Siefkin. Knipe. Gets it over now to Plaisance. Inside. Siefkin. And that's a 3 put up by Banwart. That's no good. And then have a foul on, that will be on Tungzavik. As Joshua Randall will check in You know, he's really a crowd favorite. We talked about him. As also Latimer Timmerman is into the game as well. And Randall gonna shoot a jumper. Almost got it to go. McCullough gives it back to Randall. He'll try it again. No good. Everybody wanted the senior to score here on senior night. Got 2.5 minutes left to play. As jump shot is good from Tungzavik. Knipe will bring it up, 67-36. Here is Knipe. Knipe now to Banwart. Banwart driving, can't find anywhere to go, gets it to Knipe. Now to Randall. Randall will fall to the floor, and then they're going to have a timeout by head coach Michelson. 2:08 left, 67-36. We'll be right back here on the Raccoon Valley Radio Network.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum and Adel.
Welcome back here to the Adel Fairway broadcast booth. Check One Ettingham here with you tonight. 2:08 left. ADM on top, 67-36. As Boone has made some other substitutions in as well, so we'll try to set the floor for them. They've sent in Tristan Heller into the game. Also out there with Samuel Chestnut. There's another Chestnut. And we got Brandon Holm out there as well. Here is Banwart, goes all the way in, no good. McCullough the rebound. Knipe, take the three. Gives it back. Randall a three, no good. Rebound up and good from McCullough. Maddox McCullough, 4 points, 69-36. We'll try to get you some scores around Raccoon Valley Radio here tonight. As Holm gets the kind roll. Holmes got 4, 120 left to play, 69-38. Randall a three, not that time. And rebound. Stay here with ADM. 1:10 left to play here in the contest. And nice out of bounds play. Lattimore gets the layup. Got 2, 71-38. As here is Boone with it, as it's out to Heller. Down to 45 seconds. Right hand corner, three-pointer up and good. Samuel Chestnut, 71-41. 33 seconds left. Knipe driving in. Randall, shoot the jumper. Got it to go! Joshua Randall! And the senior scores, and the crowd goes wild. So Joshua Randall gets on the scoreboard on senior night. As Boone, as they're just going to hold on to it. And ADM's going to win the game 73-41. They win it in a final score. And senior night is successful here for ADM. As they score 14 in the final quarter, 9 points for Boone. 73-41 is our final score. We'll start the Fullers Petroleum postgame show right after this. Get you all caught up. And we'll hopefully talk to one of the seniors here on ADM. We'll do that right after this. It's K1079 KKRF.
It's the tax refund sale going on now at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling. Lots of items are discounted and bigger discounts with in-store pickup. Use your tax refund or financing is available. Save on washers, dryers, dishwashers, stoves, refrigerators, microwaves, TVs, grills, and more. The tax refund sale at Adel Winterset TV and Appliance Heating and Cooling, 916 Main Street in Adel and 224 Highway 92, Winterset. Being present at every game is a hard ask. Experiencing every game isn't, with play-by-play coverage on Raccoon Valley Radio. Whether it's football, basketball, or baseball and softball, Raccoon Valley Radio brings the game to you with Perry, ADM, Greene County, and ACGC Athletics. Play-by-play so detailed, it's as if you were there at the game. Find out where the next broadcast is by clicking on the live radio sports guide at RaccoonValleyRadio.com. The one to count on for your local sports coverage is the Raccoon Valley Radio Network. Feeling run down, stressed, or just not your best? Discover Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. It's time to level up your wellness at Spiked IV Infusions in Adel. Whether you need an energizing pick-me-up, a Botox boost, or help shredding extra pounds, we've got you covered. Want to relax and rejuvenate? Try a red light therapy bed or enjoy a sauna session. Come see us in Adel, where ultimate wellness is just a drip away. Book your appointment by visiting our website or Facebook page. You deserve to feel spiked, not drained.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Lauren, and it's time for a Fuller Fuel Fun Fact.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I have a question for you. What's the definition of community?
Come on, we're not at school. Don't make me answer questions. Caden, we've got a question for you.
A community is a group of people living in the same area or feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals.
That's what makes doing business with Fuller so impactful. For over 50 years, Grandpa Tom and the Fuller family have been reinvesting in and giving back to our community.
There you have it. It's real simple. Discover the real differences that come from doing business with locally owned Fuller Petroleum in Adel.
And we're here at the Fuller's Petroleum postgame show for over 50 years. Fuller's Petroleum has been serving the area. Take advantage of their 24-hour pay-at-the-pump service. Just take a ride out of Tiger Drive, head up the hill on Old Portland Road. Discover today the advantages of filling up with quality Fuller fuel. ADM wins it. Final score 73-41. It broke down like this after the first quarter. Tigers led 26-9. In that second quarter, they scored 16 more points. The lead 42-21 at halftime. Then they outscored Boone 17-11 in the third to take a 59-32 advantage. And 14 more points in the fourth had them roll to 73-41 final. As we look at some final stats, Boone 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Landon Myers went 1 of 2. And Hendricks Mormon going 4 of 4. Boone finished with 9 turnovers on the night. ADM 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Hudson Lawrenson with 2 for 2. Trey Bright 2 of 3, and it was Reese Stripmatter 1 of 2. ADM with 8 turnovers on the evening. Individual scoring. Boone was led by senior Hendricks Mormon, who had 15. It was Jude Bumgarner with 8. It was 9 points for Landon Myers, 4 points for Brandon Holm, 3 points for Samuel Chestnut, and 2 points for Abel Tungzovic. Now for ADM, 4 players in double figures, led by senior Hudson Lawrenson with 22. It was senior Hayden Dolman with 16, senior Hudson Scholl with 13, senior Trey Bright with 11. It was senior Reese Stripmatter with 3, also senior Josh Randall with 2, junior Latimer Timmerman with 2, and it was 4 points for the sophomore Maddox McCullough. So that is how the scoring breakdown goes for both teams. As we're waiting, a player and assistant coach Trenton Hillbrands, well, we'll tell you tonight's Picture Perfect play presented by Archer Home Center located in Adel. I mean, Picture Perfect play. Sometimes, it's really hard to choose. I mean, I'm really just going to give it, I guess, to the opening quarter. ADM really stormed out the gates, 26 points, holding Boone to just 9. So that's tonight's Picture Perfect play presented by Archer Home Center located in Adel. It's now time for tonight's Player of the Game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada, offices in both Adel and Dallas Center. Well, he wasn't the leading scorer tonight, but he had another big game, and that is senior Hayden Dolman. Poured in 16, really running the floor, playing great defense, and, yeah, really just doing it all here for the Tigers. Again, he was second in scoring tonight to Hudson Lawrenson, but Hayden Dolman gets tonight's Player of the Game, brought to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services agent John Harada. Offices in both Adel and Dallas Center. For insurance or investment advice, call 515-993-4266. And, yeah, we will be joined here by Hayden Dolman. How are you? Good. All right. Well, hey, as you put on the headset, man, well, congratulations on another victory for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. You know, obviously I had you with 16 points here tonight. You know, the senior night and all that excitement, but I mean, you really came out the gates and really kind of asserted your dominance down low. I know dealing with you know, Jude Bumgarner, Landon Myers, those are two really good players on Boone's end. But what was kind of your mindset heading into the matchup?
It's senior night. I really wanted to perform tonight, you know, because it's my senior year. We know those two are tough. They're really big, but just played our game. Trey got me the ball, and I scored very well.
Yeah, well, yeah, and like you said, yeah, Trey was really out here passing like a clinic tonight. I mean, you guys are really like a well-oiled machine, and it's like you guys got every position I feel kind of covered. You know, Trey, obviously he can do the scoring, but he's a great passer. Hudson Lawrenson's a great scorer. Hudson Scholl, great defender. You know, you as well. So collectively, I mean, when you guys are all clicking, you guys are really hard to beat.
Yeah, we just trust everybody, all the seniors. I mean, Hudson, Trey, and Hudson, they've been playing since their sophomore year, so they really know how to score and do all the things on the court, and then I'm just there to do my job.
Well, and you're doing a great job of that. You know, I know last year, obviously, you got hurt in that Clear Lake game, had to miss the rest of the season, and, you know, you kind of came off the bench last year to Cade Fisher. This year, you're in the starting position. What has it meant to you to be a senior for this ADM program?
I mean, it means a lot being on the team all 4 years, working hard every year. Junior year, playing a little bit, getting to feel the varsity court, but this year just playing the best I can.
Yeah, well, and you really have been doing that. You know, as we look ahead to Friday, it'll be the last doubleheader with the girls, and then you guys will have a few more games next week. But you go to Carlisle, obviously, usually not an easy place to play. I know you guys got them the first time around, but making that long road trip, what's kind of, like I said, not having a letdown. I know you guys have been winning a lot by a large margin, so how do you approach that one? Just the same how you've done every other?
Yeah, the same we do every day, and work hard the next two practices and get another win.
There you go. That's senior Hayden Dolman, and Hayden, thanks so much for joining me.
Yep, thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. As he'll hand the headset off here to assistant coach Trenton Hillbrands, and we'll go ahead and talk to him. And well, I mean, Coach, it's another big win. You know, first of all, obviously, I gotta say, I don't know whose idea that was at the beginning. You know, doing the player introductions, then having the moms out there. I mean, whose idea was that?
That's Coach Michelson. He loves doing all these extra fun things, and he's pretty good at it. So it's cool to get the moms involved, because obviously they play a big part in those seniors' lives. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And obviously you guys got a good win. I know when I talked to head coach Michelson, you know, he was saying Jude Bumgarner kind of came back into this lineup. I know he wasn't there the first time, but you know, you got him and Myers, which, like I was telling Dolman, you know, it really kind of a handful, but you guys obviously able to match with Dolman and Strip Matter, and so talk about how they were able to establish the presence.
Yeah, I mean, Boone, their record obviously isn't great, but as of late they've been playing really well. I mean, they beat Carlisle the other night by 20, so they've been playing well. And for us to come out and just kind of step on their throats right away it was really good to see, especially for those obviously 5 seniors that started the game, and then they played that zone, and Hayden got 3-4 easy ones to start, which kind of took him out of it. And it was just cool to see our seniors kind of lead us and lead the way for us and get us started good.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, talk about, like I said, I know you have the 6 seniors with Joshua Randall, and it was great to see him score right at the very end. But I mean, yeah, from your standpoint, you know, what have these seniors meant? I know obviously you don't want to think about next year, but man, I mean, this is going to be hard to really replace or replicate. So what have these seniors meant?
Yeah, you said it. They've just meant a ton of this program. You think about Hudson, both started as sophomores, had a 20-win season. Last year, Trey really had that big growth spurt, and he really matured as a basketball player and had another 20-win season. And on the Cubs, another 20-win season. I mean, it's really rare and really hard to do to win 20 games in a season, do it 3 years in a row potentially. Just kind of tells you what this senior class means to our program and all they've accomplished. It's pretty cool to see them continue to have success throughout